last year we were working on a whole group book, but now this year we're working on a whole different book without other people. So I think that's a nice choice to go pushing our level farther.
I like that we get to do reading teams and math teams.
Throughout the school, it's kind of cool to walk down the hallways and see other kids in the hallway, kids working, kids being independent. That's really, really amazing to me, because when we first started talking about this, I thought there's no way that that's going to happen. But the biggest change, I think, for me in my room is just seeing the kids taking responsibility and starting to make really good choices. One of the things that our team was really worried about was SEL. How are we going to get these kids to really respond to one another and work together? And I think over this year, I've seen a lot of kids grow, become better partners, become better advocates for each other. And that, to me, is probably one of the most important things that I've seen.
One of the biggest changes that I've observed from starting this journey is that the students are growing. They're learning how to determine where they are, they understand where they need to be, and they're learning to navigate through the path. So that's one of the biggest changes that I've seen during this journey, is that students are able to move themselves through their journey, through their educational path.
I've been teaching first grade for several years. Through this journey, I've noticed how my first graders have become more independent. They're working through their choice boards, and this frees me up to have targeted small groups.
I've definitely become a little bit less of a control freak. I've always been one of those teachers where I like it to be completely silent in my classroom, and unless I've called on you, I shouldn't probably hear your voice. And this process has definitely made me be more okay with noise, and that noise doesn't mean that something isn't happening. It just means that students are working together and collaborating.
With flexible seating, I feel like we're not just confined to one area, which is our seat, and it lets me think better, and I can speak to my peers and people around me, and I'm able to get a fresh start with my work because I'm able to get into a new environment and get more ideas from there that's fresh.
I like because we get to switch around classes and work with other kids that can help you, like older kids, like 5th graders and 4th graders that can help you if you're struggling.
We get to have more time to get help.
I feel that we get to, every time that we move up a level, it makes us seem like we are basically doing good in class. We are basically, I think that it's showing us that we should be proud of ourselves for doing something that we have done. And I think that it's giving us more freedom to get our work done. And I would go to somebody like Peyton, and that I know that knows how to do stuff like that, and then I'll ask her, and then if she doesn't give me the same answer that I was looking for, then I'll come to you and ask.
Okay. Do you feel like you spend more time with me or less time with me this year than last year?
More time.
More time, because last year
it was a lot of more kids.
Do you know you had the same amount of kids as last year? Actually, we have 2 extra.
The advice that I would give to someone who's beginning this journey is to not be afraid. It's going to seem challenging at the beginning, but as you begin to put what you've learned into practice, it's going to get easier. So my main advice is to take the leap.